a little bit. I gotta get one of those. Just bear with me, guys. I'll just leave it like that. Hi, guys. Welcome to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please like, share, and smash that subscribe and like button? It definitely helps the channel grow. And before we get started, I'm not a doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey. And welcome, welcome, welcome. A little bit of an itch there. So, so today is the 29th. It is almost at the end of the month, and here it is, another Monday. It's rainy. You can hear the raindrops in my window in my car. And I'm in the city of Pittsburgh again. My wife's got an afternoon appointment for an infusion shot. She really low energy today, she said. And she thinks it might be the rain, but, she'll know when she gets the. Typically what they do is they take a couple of blood tests first, and they check her for the iron count, and they check her blood cell count, and if that's low, they're gonna give her a shot for both of them. But this is a 4-hour process, and I'll be here probably it's 2:30, and actually I'll probably be here till about 4 o'clock. But other than today, she's been feeling really good. She's back to almost to her old self again. And I can tell usually when she's really, really peppy and when she does a lot of housework and, she doesn't need my assistance too much and all that good stuff. So, so getting ready to celebrate my 68th birthday on Thursday. So be watching for that live video. I'm going to go live probably either around 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll probably do a video for you guys or cook something in the kitchen. Or maybe just talk. And, I got a Cash App in my, if you go on to where, underneath where it says Ron's Keto Cafe, it says there's a thing for a link. If you click on that link, the Cash App will be there. Not necessary, but you're welcome to donate me a cup of coffee, a couple bucks. It would be great, but again, not necessary. And I get it. Not anybody has it too much anymore. But it's going along great. They finished up week 203 update. That's gonna be. I think I'm going to set it for tomorrow. Probably I'm thinking around maybe 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So be watching for that video. It runs about 45 minutes, and I'll set it up as a premiere. And if you got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Now you hear that noise? That's rain because it is raining today. We badly need the rain. I should have brought my my rain gear with me, but I'm in the car, and if I get wet, oh well, it'll dry up. So what did we do this past week, dear? Well, we did Starburst Saturday. Now, what Starburst is, it's a local event. It's our version of the 4th of July. It happens every year. What they do is they nominate the Citizens of the Year Award, and I had won that in 2019, and along with Bonnie Hathaway. And they select the male and female candidate over our city. Our city has about 150,000 people. And they vote on it, and then the final vote comes to from the people that actually won it. And I was very touched and very blessed that I won that. Hi, how you doing, Ashley? How you doing? I'm just trying to read who. Okay, can't understand your name, but how you doing? Okay, because it's hard for me to when the camera's vertical like this. So the raindrop that you hear, and it's raining today, and my wife just went in for her appointment today. Yeah, so she gets an infusion shot every Monday, no, every other Monday, and 2 weeks ago, well, actually the whole month of July, we had 4 appointments over here. Yeah, and plus the 2 emergency appointments that she had in the ER. So it wasn't a very fun month for us in July. So hopefully August will be better. So we had Starburst Saturday, and what that is that they started at 4:30, and at our local ball field where the kids play high school football and baseball, and it's a place called Doyle Field. If you're familiar with the area. And there was a band called Neurotic Gumbo. They played a large variety of music. There are 12 people in the band. It's a local group, but they travel like in all over Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, and all around the surrounding areas wherever they get a gig, and they're really a fantastic group. Hi, Emily. And so, anyways, what a great group that was. I mean, those guys, they got five trumpets to the right. They got a guy on a Casio piano. It actually looked like a regular piano. I think it was a regular piano. And then they had two or three lead singers, and then they had the guy in the back doing the drums. And the quality of the sound was outstanding. And then they had it was all connected up to a sound stage that was like to the right of me, and that was really great seeing that. So they had it on this program sheet that they were going to do the Citizens of the Year at 6:30. They didn't give the award out to 7:30, and I was talking to one of my co-winners with me one year. Another year she had won it, and Diane, and she said on the program they listed that at 6:30, and they didn't do it to 7:30, and she said, "Well, they did the same exact thing last year. They announced it at 6:30, but they didn't actually give the awards at 7:30, which is not fair for the people coming in late or early that need to leave early and want to watch that. So they need to get their act together." She was telling me, so she's going to bring that up to the Starburst committee, and so anyways, the event went off really well. The weather was great. It was a low 80 degrees. It was as soon as the sun went down, it was really really cool and everything, and the local paper got a hold of me. They wanted me to do photographs. I go, no, is it going to be a paid job? And she said, well, no. Well, then I'm not doing it. I go, you guys used to pay me $75 on a location every time you used to send me out there. Now you don't want to pay nobody anymore, nothing. So, go pound tar. So I just took what I took for my own personal use. So then after all the Starburst was all done, and then about 9 o'clock, they shot off some fireworks, which is really cool. But on the small little camera that I had, the other camera, the quality wasn't that great. So I ended up using my mobile camera. My mobile camera came out fine. Hey, JC. So I ended up going like this with my mobile camera, and I should have had it actually my small camera, my mobile camera actually in my Samsung. I should have had it up on a tripod, and when I got a nice little more straighter video. But what I was basically doing was when they were shooting off the fireworks, I was holding it like this, and I was following it up with the camera, and when they were exploding, I was getting really good quality video. There was maybe one or two of them that kind of like were out of focus, and the ones that were really bad, I clipped them off of the video. So when I post week 2 or 3 update, which will be playing tomorrow, the fireworks come at the end of that. And what I'm going to do is probably take this separate fireworks clip. It runs about maybe 15 minutes. Is put it up as a separate video. And Saturday, when I was over there Saturday in the live chat, I did a live video with the Neurotic Gumbo playing. I think I stayed on for like half an hour, and he did like 3 songs, and but a lot of that's copyrighted music, and I don't know, YouTube may or may not have a problem with it, I don't know. And so if they do, they do, but I'm still going to put it up anyways because my channel's not monetized yet. So I went on my YouTube channel analytics this morning, and I had 1,857 subscribers. So thank you very much. And my watch time hours, I'm like 530 hours away from 3,000, and then the magic number is getting near to 4,000. So once that happens, then I become monetized, and then YouTube pays me for the videos, and which is really cool. So, but for all the hard work that I've been doing on YouTube, now I've been straightening out my hard drives. So I got like 6 portable hard drives, and I got like one that's a 10 terabyte hard drive, and most of my other hard drives, I got a couple 4 terabytes, and I got like a 6 terabytes. So basically, I just totally cleaned out one of my hard drives, and now I'm reorganizing, taking everything. I'm going to have everything all in one drive and set it all up that way. But my drives have, some of them are like an absolutely mess, and I just need to when you do a lot of video and photography like I do, you just kind of need to like keep up with it. And so what I do is when I go on a location, Ron, help, busted, it's all over the place. Ron, help, I busted all over, please tell me what to do. I don't know what that's about, but anyways, yeah, so I set it up by the date, like today's date, for instance, 7/29. Well, actually, I'll say for Starburst date, 7/27, 2024, and I'll put the event Starburst, and then anything that I took for photos and videos, I put it in that folder, and I organize it accordingly, and I'll sort out the good photographs, and I'll separate it from the bad. The same way with the video, and then when I pull the video up in Premiere or the now I'm using Filmora. I'll I'll finish. I'll make a nice smooth video, and then I'll save it with the final product and with the thumbnail and with a description on it in a Word doc program, and that's how I've been reorganizing all my photographs and video. And so this morning when I weighed myself, I was like 249.7 pounds. I lost like almost 4 pounds this week, so I feel really good about that. And so I'm down to the 240s again, and when I was looking back at all my old photographs and all my photographs, I was okay with a lot of them. But in 2020, we had the diaper on our face, and I couldn't really see, how big I really was. But I had enough of them that we can use to do like comparison, and so I'm really really blessed that I've been able to backtrack my photographs and my videos. But when I go back to my older videos on YouTube and organizing all my older videos, but I'm doing updated. I do week 1 updated, week 2 updated, week 3. So now I got like 207, 203 weeks like that. And I'm keeping just a video and maybe 1 or 2 photographs in a scale photograph in each one of those folders. So when I want to go back and reflect and share my journey with you guys, you can see, wow, this guy's not pulling my leg or anything like that. He really worked really hard to get to where he wanted to be. And I have a lot more work to do now. What I mean by where I really wanted to be, I always thought I wanted to get to 180, and I talk about this in week 203 update. When I was down to 200 pounds, my face was all caved in. I had wrinkles all over my face. I looked like crap, and it looked like I was really, really sick. And it just didn't look like it was me, and I looked like an old man of 75 years old, not 68. And not yet. 2 more days, 3 more days. So, but anyways, when I'm looking back at my older videos, I'm saying, oh my gosh, it's a wonder I got anybody to follow me along. Even some of my older food videos, and that was the other thing too. At the very beginning, I would say the first 3 months, actually 6 months, I was doing weight loss. I didn't want to put up any food videos because I didn't know I wasn't quite sure how to film. And I kept going on other YouTubers that were doing the same type of deal. Like I was doing weight loss and maybe not so much keto, but carnivore, any programs that they were involved in to help them lose weight, or even some other channels that weren't losing weight, or like the Pioneer Woman, Guy Fieri and Drives and stuff like that. And Rachel Ray, of course. And there was a lot, Simon, the one that used to do the Chew, and Bobby Flay. And I'm watching all the videos, and Ida's another one too. You know who I'm talking about, Ida. In the Garden with Ida, she's really a nice young lady, and her and her husband, they do a channel together. And so I'm watching all these people doing videos and seeing how they're putting together their videos for their channels. And mind you, they have help. I don't have any help doing this. Donna has no interest at all. So I'm kind of really by myself when I film. So if you're in that situation where you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel, you can get your other spouse to hold the camera up. Kudos to you. I think 3 times I had one of those gimbals where you could hook up your camera to it. It was okay, but what I didn't like about the gimbal was when I was walking, the camera was floating all over the place, and I didn't like it in the end. I ended up, I got 3 of them, and I ended up sending all 3 of them back. And I goes, oh, I'm not going to bother with another gimbal again. I do have a selfie stick. I got to dig it out, and I got to see if I can't get it going, or either that I'm going to just pick up a new one. But a selfie stick is also great. Now, so tomorrow night around 6 o'clock, we're going to put it for 6. So be watching for that video. It'll be 203 update. And it'll be followed by the fireworks display, and maybe later today I'll put up the fireworks display when she's done her appointment here today. Yeah, so my check was, I thought I was going to get my Social Security check today, and Dawn is in. We're not going to get it to tomorrow. It's just being late this month, that's all. But Yeah, hers just goes for the rent, and mine. Once they stop paying everything, boom, we're right in the back situation again. We only have what we have left for at the end of the month, which is enough to get by, and that's all that matters. And we're doing good. The cat's doing really good too. He's really good. So I have two or three update coming. Got the major announcement Thursday night around 7. I'm thinking, or maybe 8. I'm going to be going live again. It's my birthday on Thursday. I will be 68 years old. Going just before we go live, I'm going to do like a video of some of my favorite photographs when I was a kid growing up, and I'm going to put together some 35 millimeter like the old film, like the old film but we don't have no sound on that film, so it'll be just a few clips of me here and there, and maybe some short video clips of when we were kids growing up, and you could clearly see from the progress from where I am now to back then as a kid. I I was never big. I didn't start gaining weight to my teenage years when I was in junior high school, and then I left shortly before I was getting ready to go to trade school, and then I ended up getting a job, and then at that time frame I started really picking up my weight, and the kids used to pick up on me. Yeah, it was terrible, but you know what, guys, you learn to overcome things over the years, and learn. My thing right now is I'm learning to leave the past behind and move on to the future. And I'm just taking one day as God gives it to me, and hope today is better than yesterday, and tomorrow will be better than today. I get up every morning. Usually I'm up around 2:30, 3 o'clock every morning. It doesn't matter if I go to bed at 11, if I go to bed at 7 o'clock at nighttime, I'm up at that hour every morning. So I get up and I spend an hour time in prayer and, quiet time. And I thank God. What do I got to be thankful for today? And the first thing that I can think of in the top of my head is that I got to see another day, and I got to spend time with you guys. So, I mean, and that's how, and hope tomorrow is better than today. And Wednesday will be better than Tuesday. And of course, Thursday is my birthday. And I am so blessed. I mean, I'll be 68 years old on Thursday. I stick it on my hair. I get a lot of hair. I got to get it cut again. And, I know people that are my age, guys even, that their hair is completely white. They look like they're about 80. Even my wife, she's a very beautiful lady. If I told you that she was in her 70s, you would not believe me. She does look like she's in her 40s, really. And most days she does feel like she's in her 40s. And there's other days that she's like me. We both feel like we're 100. But doesn't make any difference. At the end of the day, we're both still Donna and Ron. And we're both, Donna and I have been together for 43 years, guys. And we've been married for 43 years. And you can't. There's not too many people that can say that about their spouse's relationship. You hear so many sad stories of guys cheating on wives and vice versa, and they just don't get along for whatever reason, and they ended up going their own way. I get that. It hasn't been all peaches and cream with us. We do a lot of stuff together as a couple, husband and wife, but there was a period in our time where we were both, contemplating going our own way, because, it just kind of like fell out of sync with each other. And then we both reconnected with God, and now we're fine. But I mean, I'm just going to tell you, I'm encouraging you guys to not to give up, no matter where you are in your relationship, where you are with your food journey. Just hang in there one more day. Well, I keep Saturday night I was talking to some people that won that Citizen of the Year award. After I did, I took a photograph of them. It was her name was Sue, Claire, and then Angela, and they were all sitting together. And so I grabbed the photograph of the group, and this is I was telling them. I said, I can't tell you what I know, what God's telling me, because I don't want you to think I'm a nut or anything like that. Because hang on yet just a little bit longer, because I promise you, we're all in this together. Everything's going to be fine. I truly mean that. And hang on one more day, one more day, one more day, one more day, because I don't know when all this stuff is going to go down the crapper, but when it does, you'll know what I'm talking about. So just hang on. It's going to be great when it happens. So that's the day that I'm looking forward to, and I'm looking forward to my birthday Thursday. I wanted to, yeah, Friday night, Donna didn't win anything at the charity, but Betty's the one that runs the bingo. I said, Betty, I know you're off this coming Friday. I says, am I still scheduled to have the Friday off on my birthday? Actually, the day afterwards. She said, yeah, if you want to take it off, we got you covered. And I goes, well, I know you're not going to be here, but if you want me to do the bingo, I don't have a problem taking off another week. She said, no, we got you covered. Don't worry about it. Just do what you want to do. So I'm thinking about just dropping Donna off Friday, and if it's going to be, I think there's something about showers, but I'm not sure. I want to go to Kimball's. There's a local dairy farm where they do ice cream. I don't care about the ice cream or anything like that. But what I want to do is they got classic car night down there on Kimball's, and so what I'm thinking is thinking about maybe is going down there and taking some video of the cars and just talking to some of the car owners and stuff like that, and listen to the music again and do that sort of thing. Now, about a few years ago, I think it was 2020, I was down there and they did a video over there. I might see if I could dig out that video and re-edit it and put it up on the channel. But yeah, it's going really good, guys. I can't thank you guys all enough for helping me, supporting me, and praying for Donna so she can get healthy again. And I've been so blessed that, every day I get up with her. I say, "Hey, Donna, I'm going to go walking today. Are you okay if I could go walking?" And, I want to make sure she's not going to, when she had those episodes where she was falling a lot and they had to get her to the emergency room, she had a spell like that back in September last year. She was really bad. She was in the hospital for 4 days. And, yeah, still got the bill for that. You can have the bill. It was like $180,000. I don't know what the hell they did, but I'm not paying none of it. I mean, I'm only responsible for whatever, but I still can't afford the co-payments right now. So, eventually all that stuff is going to get wiped out. And there's something out there you can do your own research called Nasara, NASRA, and just or type in Dr. Scott Young, and he'll explain it more to you than I can. But that's what we're going to be looking forward to when that happens, and everybody will be fine when that happens. And it may not happen this year, but I think we're really, really close from what I've been seeing. So, I'm just hoping one day, we'll wake up and, we'll hear that sound on the TV set when everything goes down. Now, my sister, she got a hold of me Saturday. My older sister, I got three sisters, by the way. I got two younger ones and then my older sister. And she goes, I got your birthday present for you Saturday. So she came up from Boston, and because she absolutely loves that band. And she gave me like 4 scratch tickets. I got 10 on one of the scratch tickets. But one of the scratch tickets that she gave me, I recognized it because my sister works for a convenience store, my other one. And it had two rainbows on the ticket. But the girl that won $1 million on that particular scratch ticket, there was three rainbows, and I goes, oh boy, would it have been nice to get three rainbows and win $1 million. So when that girl that won the $1 million on that scratch, this happened like 3 months ago, and in Massachusetts we have tickets that pay out $10 million, by the way, and so she was a single mom with three kids, okay, and the oldest was like about 7, and she was living in a one-bedroom apartment. It felt so bad for her, but when she bought a $5 scratch, she won $1 million. And so how that works in Massachusetts, you go down to the lottery headquarters, give them all the information. If you don't owe any back taxes or child support, within about a week or so, you get your money, and they give you a voucher anyways. And then it all clears out. And that same, maybe 2 days later, she was searching for a house, and she bought a house, and she paid cash. And in our city, the houses are going for like 600,000 and up. And I goes, oh my God. But I saw a nice house that Donna and I, it's a trailer. It's in a trailer park. Um, it's actually on a foundation, and it goes for $150,000 with a condo association fee. But if you're in that situation where you could pay cash for the trailer, and you're only paying $500 a month for the condo fee, you're golden. But the condo fee, what they do is they clean up your property for you, or they take care of the snowfall removal in the wintertime. You don't have to do anything, and that's But I don't know if that would ever be a situation for me and Donna, but I mean, that would be a way to go. Now, my neighbor was telling me Friday, I saw him at the bingo. He was playing bingo Friday night. They just jacked up his rent $500, and they did that to somebody else that was living there. And But I said, well, how much were you paying before? And he says, I was only paying 500. Well, you're lucky you was only paying five because Donna and I were paying 1,200. They went up twice already this year on my rent. They won't go up again now. At least I hope they don't go up on my rent until next year until they do a reevaluation again with Social Security, and because they do that every year, they usually go up twice a year with our rent. But it's affordable for us anyways. But what I like about where I'm living, it's in the downtown area, and I'm like with 5 minutes of walking downtown. I go down walking downtown almost every day. And speaking of downtown, Saturday we have what's called the Italian Festival. Uh, well, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we got the Leominster Colonial Band playing tomorrow night at Carter Park. If it's not raining out, if it rains out, they move it into the City Hall. Now, over the years since 2008, I was filming that band concert and the bands and filming in general, and it was all volunteer work. I got tired of it this year. I wanted to retire from the studio altogether, so I did. And okay, well, whatever. I hate seeing people wearing those masks when there's no need for it. Really, come on, really. I said I don't want to get into that talk subject on the phone, but I'm going. I go walking last Monday, by the way, and it was like 100 degrees outside in the shade, and somebody's wearing a mask and a big hood over their head. I goes, I don't get it. I said, I really don't get it. I said, whatever floats your boat, pal. Just don't get dehydrated. So yeah. So anyways, getting back to the Colonial Band, tomorrow we got a concert tomorrow night. I'm gonna go to it. I'm hoping they have it outside. And then if they have it outside, I might bring my small tripod and set up my mobile camera so you guys do some more live video with it for about a half an hour. And then Saturday night, Saturday between like 4 o'clock, I think, and they said 8 o'clock at the Lower Common area, they have an Italian festival. And when I was talking to the band manager on last Tuesday, he said that they're going to be performing and playing Italian music, and the city is actually paying the band this time. And they had their very first Italian festival last year, and the place was absolutely jam packed. And this year, with the new common design and the tables they just recently put up, and the picnic tables that they'll be putting up, they had vendors all over the place. So if you're locally, come on down. I'll be there with Donna if she wants to go, and I'll probably like I did Saturday, do a little bit of live video for you guys and do some video for my YouTube channel, and that sort of thing. And then of course the birthday live and the 203 week video this coming week. Tomorrow night I'll be putting that up tomorrow, and of course going live today and kind of really unannounced live. But yeah, I just can't thank you guys and gals enough for supporting me and supporting my channel. I haven't been doing any chapel recipes that recently. I ran out of eggs and I had to get eggs this weekend. I finally was able to get to the store yesterday. I picked up a couple of dozen eggs. So starting in August, we'll start putting up some more chapel recipes. I got a chapel book where 200 and some odd 800 recipes, and I've only made about maybe 20 of them so far. But chapels are easy, just eggs, cheese, and whatever you want to put into it, and and that's how I've been really successful. Again, losing weight. The chapels are a lifesaver. And I was watching Joe and Rachel this morning at Two Crazy Ketos, and if you're like me and you love hot dogs, those are great for carnivore, and of course without the regular bread, of course. But then you can have mustard and any condiments you want that are sugar free. And again, I've been very successful. I'm down to 249.7 pounds this morning, back in the 240 range. And I hadn't been down there in quite a while now, and I've been really careful what I've been eating, guys. And yeah, so I called up QBC this morning. I ordered a Ninja Creamy ice cream maker. I wanted to know what the deal was with it because I ordered it like 2 weeks ago, but they said it was on what's called advanced order. Came at 4 extra little things for the ice cream, and it was for like $179 because I got on the special of the day with 5 easy payments, and the expecting delivery date is next week around the 5th. So when I get that, I'll start doing a series of videos for you guys. I'll make 2 versions of ice cream. I'll make a regular version for my wife, and I'll do low carb versions for you guys if you're following weight loss. And Joe and Rachel were talking about that this morning when they did a live, and They use a lot of product from Keto Chow, and they make a lot of ice cream with their from their recipes. So I'm going to be sending out for some of that, and I'm looking forward to that because I love ice cream throughout the summertime. Who doesn't like ice cream? And you can even make soft serve ice cream with that, by the way. That's actually absolutely one of my favorites. My all time favorite ice cream right now is just I love coffee ice cream and I love black raspberry ice cream. And I've had made both of those before, and on my channel. You just have to type in chocolate ice cream runs keto, and it'll come right up. It'll come right up because I was when I was reorganizing all my files, I'm looking at week 20, and I said, wait a minute, week 20 doesn't match up with the title. And then when I went on to the actual video that I posted, I just forgot to rename it to the correct title and when I did into the master folder. So this is why I was going back to all my older videos and reorganizing everything, make sure they all match up on my YouTube channel. And I got everything all written down in Word doc. And the reason for that too, also, and is again, at some point, I'm going to want to write a book about my journey and my history and what I've been able to learn and what I've been able to figure out, where I was and where I am now, where I want to be, and I still want to go skydiving on my bucket list, and I want to do some. I want to go into one of those hot air balloons here and float across the state. Her friend Jackie Friday night was telling Donna that they're going on vacation next month and she's going to be doing the flyby on a balloon over there in Alaska. So that would be really cool, but something to do. But if you're afraid of heights, that's not going to work, obviously. But yeah, so my sister Pat was telling me Saturday, she's going to be 70 years old this year, actually next month, and her son Steve is flying her out to I forget where it is, but you guys might know, where the three kids there with the Blessed Virgin and all that happened back in that time frame with the with I think that was in Europe or someplace like that. But anyways, he's flying her up there for her birthday, Lady of Fatima. Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, that's really nice of him to be doing that, paying that for his mom. Because she's never seen that before. And she's like, our family's really I believe in the spirit and everything. I'm constantly praying and all that stuff there. I don't go to church all that much there, but I do go on occasion. But I live a good, clean Christian life, and I just take it one day as God gives it to me, and I try to help everybody that I can help out. And the volunteer part just got too much for me, and I got tired of people taking advantage of me. And right now, my priority is with Donna, and so I have to make sure that she's okay every day. And if she say no, I don't want you to go walking. I want you to be here with me just in case. I have to be there just in case. So that's how I'm dealing with right now. And not to mention all the all the damn co-payments this morning. I got slapped on another co-payment today. I got a bill from one of the older co-payments. You owe us $350 in co-payments. He goes, that's nice. I said, when's somebody going to owe me for a change? But I don't worry about it no more. Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so thank you so much for coming along. I'm just going to see if there's anybody got any questions for me. Ron, I need help. I'm busted all over the place. Please tell me what to do. Just leave a comment below the video what's going on with that. It means you have the stuff everywhere. It means have the tree stuff everywhere. Okay. Meaning almost finished. Okay. But I didn't know what that meant. But if you got any questions you want me to answer there, don't be hesitant to leave a comment below the video, guys. So again, I'm gonna head out. Well, I'm gonna close down and just kind of like cool down, put the AC back on the car while she's coming out. This sun's coming out again now. But anyways, you guys have an amazing Monday. Be watching for Thursday's live video, and be watching for the week 203 premiere. And have a great afternoon, guys. Thank you for coming along. Have a great day, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if anybody hasn't told you this, guys, you guys are amazing. I truly mean that. Love you guys.